Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha, Srimad Varavara Munayae Namaha, Sri Baladhanvi Gurave Namaha. Namaskaram all and welcome to day 21 of our Margari Vaibhavam. The Pasuram for today is Aetra Kalangal and the Thirunamam that we are going to experience is Periyay. As we know, in the previous few Pasurams, Andal and her Gopika friends having reached the house of Nandagopar, woke up the Dwarapalakas and then every family member in Nandagopar's house, and then through Nappinnai Pirati, they are trying to approach Sri Krishna and requesting him to wake up. In this Pasuram, they are requesting Sri Krishna to wake up. And here they address him as Periyay. Periyay is a Tamil word. Periya means big. And in this context, Periyay means the one who is incomprehensible. That is, having the greatness which even the Vedas can't fully comprehend. There is a famous Vedic statement, Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasaha. Vacho aprapya nivartante, that is, words written or turn back without obtaining. This doesn't seem that ridiculous, isn't it? Because even we might say that, oh, I have the word, it's stuck in my throat, I'm not able to say it. Do you think this is the struggle that Vedam is undergoing? But the Manonmayam, the mind, is so expansive, is it? Sitting at one place, we are able to think about other things happening far away. We are able to go through situations that are far away. If that's the case, then Vedam says even the mind, manasa aprapya nivartante, the mind also returns baffled without being able to comprehend the Emperuman. That's why Alvar says, Nanmarehal Tediyodum Silvan. All the Vedas are trying to find who he is. They end up saying he is not this, he is not that, and he is not this, but they don't say who he actually is because even for Vedas, he is not comprehensible. And that's why there is a beautiful statement in Shandilya Vidya of Chandogya Upanishad where it says this Jivatma within our heart is smaller than a grain of rice, smaller than a grain of barley, smaller than a grain of millet, smaller than a mustard seed, or even smaller than the kernel of a grain of millet. But the Paramatma, who is residing inside the Jivatma in my heart, is larger than earth, larger than the mid-region, or heaven, or larger than all the worlds. Jyayan Prithivyaha, Jyayan Antarikshat, Jyayan Divo, goes on saying this Upanishad Vakyam. That's why we say Mahato Mahiyana. He is bigger than the big, and hence he is Periyay, the one who is not comprehensible by the physical eye or even the mental eye or even by the Vedas. There is also a statement in Kenopanishad which goes, he by whom it is not contemplated upon has the grasp of it, and he by whom it is contemplated upon doesn't have the grasp on it. Therefore, only that devotee who realizes that the Paramatma is beyond comprehension has truly understood the Paramatma. And for such devotees, the all-powerful, the big Emperuman becomes the protector and goes one step further unasked to safeguard and shield them. He who has the strength that exceeds that is required to protect those that seek his shelter. We see ample examples of this. He was magnanimous to grant refuge to not only Vibhishana, not only to the 4 ministers who came with him, but he went on to say, Yediva Ravana Swayam, even if it was Ravana, I would give refuge. Even for Indra, he wanted only the Indralokam, but Emperuman saved and gave him all the 7 lokas, isn't it? But the beauty is, even after doing so much for all his ashritas, he still feels he hasn't done enough. He still thinks he has not done much for his Sharanagatas and eventually bestows them with the greatness that matches his own greatness. That's the Samyapatti Moksham. Let's also keep praising the glory of Periyay because he is not easy to comprehend. See you all tomorrow with the next Thirunamam. Until then, Dhanyasmi Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha.
ஏற்ற காலங்கள் எதிர்பொங்கி மீதழைப்ப மாற்றாதே பால் சொரியும் வள்ளல் பேரும் பசுக்கள் ஏற்ற காலங்கள் எதிர்பொங்கி மீதளிப்ப மாற்றாதே பால் சொரியும் வள்ளல் பேரும் பசுக்கள் ஆற்றப்படைத்தான் மகனே அறிவுராய் ஊற்ற மூடையாய் பெரியாய் உலகினில் ஆற்றப்படைத்தான் மகனே அறிவுராய் ஊற்ற மூடையாய் பெரியாய் உலகினில் தோற்றமாய் நின்ற சுடரே தூயிலேழாய் மாற்றார் உனக்கு வலிதோலை நுல்வாசற்கண் தோற்றமாய் நின்ற சுடரே தூயிலேழாய் மாற்றார் உனக்கு வலிதோலை நுண்வாசற்கண் ஆற்றாது வந்துள் அடிபணியுமா போலே போற்றியாம் வந்தோம் புகழ்ந்தேனோர் பாவாய் ஆற்றாது வந்துள் அடிபணியுமா போலே போற்றியாம் வந்தோம் புகழ்ந்தே